Good morning. It's a Thursday morning, about 3 minutes to 10 o'clock on 9 the 14th. It said we got a little bit of rain, but I'm not seeing it. Wasn't much to speak of anyway if it did rain. I got my roommate over there sleeping. Hopefully I'm not going to be bothering him. Am I bothering you, Brent?
Just a little
Okay, well, I'll try to tone it down just a little bit.
bit. Maybe you might appreciate that.
But it's hard when you're a star. You want to shake it to the ground. Well, just relax and listen to my voice, and it'll slowly lull you to sleep. And then you may never wake up again. No, I didn't say that. Just, Mark, how dare you say something like that?
It's been alright, just not wake up. Bye-bye.
Well, Brent needs to get in touch with Carla. So, I've got to have Carla come see me today. Aha. So therein lies the problem. So, at 10 o'clock, I'll have Carla come see me. And in her coming and seeing me, she can see Brent too. So, Brent, are you gonna buy some Mountain Dews or not?
I told you, yeah.
Okay, then that's all I need to know. I'll handle the rest of it. You ask and I shall proceed. I shall proceed. Oh, look at me. Well, I feel blessed today. I'm glad they came in and blessed you. That gives me a little bit of a blessing too, 'cause I got to watch. Let's see here. Well, Taylor, is that you? This is Mark. I'm in search. I'm in search of Tanya. Are they all in a meeting, or are they dispersed? Okay, but don't leave me. Come back to me. Don't just leave me hanging. Okay. Thank you, Taylor. Yeah, now all we need to do is get Carla on board. Gotta find her, and everything will be copacetic. Copacetic. So, I took care of the weather radio. 10 till 8. Rex ought to be showing up here about in another hour and 40 minutes. I need to charge the phone. So I've got the phone charger here. And we'll charge the phone. That takes care of that problem. The weather radio.
Mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning. Then partly sunny with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs around 80. East winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 40%. Friday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening. A chance of showers. Lows in the mid-60s. East winds around 5 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. And now the extended forecast. Saturday, mostly sunny with a chance of showers. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a 20% chance of showers in the evening, then mostly clear after midnight. Lows in the lower 60s. Sunday, sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. Sunday night, mostly clear. lows in the lower 60s. Monday, mostly sunny, highs in the upper 80s. Monday night, mostly clear in the evening, then partly cloudy with a 20% chance of showers after midnight. Lows in the mid-60s. Tuesday, mostly sunny with a chance of showers. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs around 90. Chance of rain 30%. Tuesday night, partly cloudy. A chance of showers in the evening, then a slight chance of showers after midnight. Lows in the upper 60s. Chance of rain 30%. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a chance of showers. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s. Chance of rain 50%. The hazardous weather outlook
Ricky.
tonight for North Texas. There is a chance of thunderstorms across
Hang
much
on
of the
just a
region
minute.
today and
Let me
tonight.
turn off my super weather radio. Which is,
thunderstorms. Is that what we're supposed to get?
now I don't know. My super weather radio doesn't know what Georgia's getting.
Well, we normally get what you get just a few days later.
Well, that's when the flow's regular, but the flow's all out of whack.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Global cooling.
Well, something's out of whack. It's either Bill Gates seeding the trees and the farms, or something's out of whack, Rick. I don't know what it is. Boy, I like my new little microphone. If I had the money I did have, I'm going to send you one of these little things. It's not much until you plug in the headphones, and when you plug the headphones in, it's regular little mic jack, not, the little mic jack,
Yeah.
not the big one. And you plug it in, and it makes you sound like you're at a concert. It is just neater than neat can be, man.
I don't want to sound like I'm at a concert. I want to sound like I'm at a monastery with nice and quiet.
Well, you can turn down the sound. Let me turn the sound all the way down and see what happens.
You hear music on your side. I don't hear it on my side.
No, I can turn it down, and I can't. Yeah, you've got to have one of these. That's just all.
I didn't hear no music, that's all I'm saying.
Well, you didn't hear any music because it was playing through my ears.
Oh. So, in other words, the music plays back like a playback device.
Yeah, it's an amplified. It's got some kind of amplifier in. How they made this thing for $24, I'll never know. But
Because they made about 1 million of them, so that's $24 million. That would be 24 million, wouldn't it?
well, whatever they did a good job of it. And the thing about it is when you go on this, I would like to introduce you to the world of 3.5 to 5 volts. There are so many things that you can run on 3.5. I had the right idea, just the wrong time to do it. You know what I mean?
I guess. I'm kind
What?
of not following. You can run 3 or 4 things on one bubble, is that what you said?
No,
On a portal.
No, I can't run 3. I did say, and then we'll get to today's business, clear out today. I did say that I have a power strip that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 things hooked into it. And it's not it's not a battery operated one. It's just a surge protector. And I thought the thing had a damn circuit breaker. I wished it had a circuit breaker. Then I could talk more freely about it amongst the PPCC crowd. I could say, well, I've got a circuit breaker and it's not popping the circuits with what I'm drawing. I'm probably not drawing as much as a vacuum cleaner.
No, I'm sure you're not, because computers don't. Most of them are 5 volts anyway, where you do a battery where they have the battery actually, well, like mine, it goes through a transformer into the battery.
Right,
So
right.
my computer basically always running off the battery.
Well, I got into those things when I was doing over at the house, and I kept having trouble with the batteries holding a half decent charge. You know what I mean, Bert?
Yeah.
So what you doing today? Are you taking the day off? Or are you working? What you doing?
Well, I went and fixed Levi's stove. So
Oh.
now they have an oven. They can bake biscuits.
All right,
And
man.
then I went and put a new ballast and 4 new bulbs in a light fixture on a high ceiling. I had to use my 12-foot ladder to get to it.
Oh.
That's why I didn't get it yesterday, because people don't tell you nothing. It seems like, oh, the lights are on. And I'm going, okay, where are the lights out? And the answer said, in the foyer. And I said, well, isn't that a tall ceiling? She goes, yeah. I'm going, well, I can't come now because I didn't leave the house with the 12-foot ladders at home. So I had to go back. So I got that done this morning. And then I was going to go home. And I said, no, I got a little time. It's early still. I want to go get some insulation for the church pipe.
Oh.
I don't have the staple gun because I had to give it back to the HVAC guy because it's his staple gun. He was nice enough to let me use it. They wanted $123, I think, for a new one to buy one. I said, I ain't buying a staple gun.
What? Just a regular old staple gun?
No, this is one of those that kicks out.
Goes the opposite direction.
Correct. Kind of like a box stapler, but not that heavy duty.
Yeah, I've never used one of those. Well, I might have used one of them, but I never owned one.
Yeah, I never owned one either. I found staples before on the job that were, the way they work, they got that crown. And so I guess when the plunger hits that crown, it forces that staple to bend as it's going out. It's a little slot, so I don't know. It works, but I ran out of insulation, and I calculated I needed about 42 more feet while it's 75-foot roll. So.
Well, I'm your coach for all things and losing weight. Do you like cereal?
Not much. It's too sweet. I bet it.
Well, you don't make it. You use this stuff that I'm using, the pink sugar, the sweet low.
It's already in the damn sugar. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're talking about. Well, you can't buy that. Well, I'm not gonna argue with you on that.
I really like that cream of wheat. That's pretty cool. It's creamy. I mean, you put a little butter in it, a little salt. And I don't think she put any sugar in it, but even if she did, I'm sure it was.
You ought to start, Rick. You ought to start making your own meals ever so often.
Well, I do ever so often. But
okay.
Like last night, I'm coming home
good.
late after I cut through my damn battery on my drill.
Boy, that's a shame. How come you did that? Just tired, or just a big mistake?
Well, I was on the ground, and so I had one board to replace and cut. I wasn't going to get the sawhorses back out and walk them up because it had rained, so the yard was soft, so I didn't want to drive up there to tear up his yard. So long story short, I grabbed the board, grabbed the saw, no cord, and the drill. And so I put the drill under it, and I said, no, that's a little too close. and I moved it further away. But when I was cutting on a 45, I didn't move it far enough away. I actually thought I had the drill setting on a 45 too, because it was, on the battery, basically. The drill,
Yeah. So
that
you
kind of
covered
drill.
all your bases.
So I thought I had them covered,
Yeah.
and then I cut through it, and all of a sudden this little black plastic started. I get almost through the board, and all this black plastic starts flying.
Oh shit.
And I cut through it, and once I cut through it, of course, pull a little piece off. There's the damn battery. There's a nice big slice in it. I mean, yeah, because I had the saw as deep as it'd go, because I was cutting a 2x, so it cut about 3/4 inch into the battery. I mean, it wasn't like I could have just barely nicked it and didn't hurt it. No, I cut into it where you could see metal inside there. It had no more juice in it. Didn't leak anything as of yet. But it's kind of funny. I went online and I found the same battery, generic though, fit my charger and my tool, but it was a generic battery. It didn't say Milwaukee on it, and I got 2 batteries for $42. Milwaukee wanted $50-something for the exact same battery that I got, and the ones that I ordered are extra life. They got more. They're a bigger battery, so they got more life to them. Although I like the little single battery because it's lightweight. So, but I couldn't see.
Now, are you saying it's got 2 of them put together, or it's got 2 batteries?
2 batteries, twin pack.
Okay.
That's what the advertisement said. It said it was 2 batteries.
Oh, you haven't got it yet? How long does it take to get to you?
Oh shit! I didn't even pay that close attention. Usually 3 days on average.
Yeah, you little eBay junkie.
Well, what happens is, see, eBay, there's people advertising different things on it, right? So it comes from who's ever advertising it. Like that control board, I was finding them in Indiana, California. Then I found one in really good looking shape in Alabama, of all things. It was the best looking one online. And so, I mean, it was $10 more than the other ones, but it had the front plate on it, and it looked clean, looked almost brand new when I got it out of the box compared to the one I took out of the stove this morning. And
took out of the stove.
I took the new freaking stoves. You don't have knobs anymore. They got buttons, so it's computer controlled. So it's the motherboard. It operates the temperature. You raise the temperature, tell it to bake or broil, or what to do, and you can set the timer on it because it has a clock. Now, the other one didn't light up at all. Once we put this one together, as soon as I plugged it in, it lit up. He set the clock, and then I turned it on to about 350 degrees and told it to cook something. And about 2 minutes later, it was good and hot. And I said, well, I would put it on as high as it go or burn anything off in there for maybe 20 minutes on high. Said it might smoke the house up. You never know. Or do the self-cleaning on it. But I said, you gotta wipe this grease off, dude. He said, what were you talking about? I cleaned it. I stuck my hand, opened the door, stuck my hand on it, and there it was, still there. I run my hand just a couple inches over, took it out and showed it to him. I said, right there. I couldn't even pull the damn thing out. It was so greasy. But got a paper towel, cleaned it off a little bit, and I was able to pull it out. He helped one side and the other.
So did you charge up your weather radio and it's ready to go?
No, I should only have to turn it back on. I think I turned it off.
Well, the thing of it is,
batteries could be dead now. I don't know.
The thing of it is, I'm finding out that these little batteries, these NiCad batteries or whatever they are, like to be charged every so often.
Well, yeah, they'll go. Yeah.
They go down if you just leave them alone.
Well, it's because they've got an internal clock. They're always screaming out to the internet, I'm here, talk to to me. I'm here.
No,
That's
no, I
yeah,
don't
they
think
do.
that.
Yeah, they do. They scream it. I'm here. Here I am. Find me. And that's what good old Uncle Sam now wants, because see, cell phones ain't. They're not for communications. Oh no, they're for tracking the masses. It's like I said. I called a fucking not go kart, golf cart place. I happened to drive by it, and Phyllis was telling me about that. So I called these people. 2 fucking days later, or no, the next damn day, I go online, and before, this is true, before I went to look for something, a little pop-up ad comes up on the screen, and it says, you have won a golf cart from Lowe's. And I'm going, yeah, right. So I look at it, and it's not a Lowe's website. They got all the Lowe's logo there. Everything looks Lowe's until you look at the website. It was not Lowe's.com. It was one of them talk to me and I'll rob you blind type websites. It looked like. I mean, it had so much shit in it. It wasn't like Lowe's.com, which is what their website is. I'm gonna put you on speaker a minute while I go past the sheriff. I don't want to get a ticket for talking to you.
Okay, well, if the speaker works, I've had you on speaker all this time.
Yeah, well, I don't care much for speaker.
Well, can you hear me?
Yeah, I just put it back on my ear. I don't know. I'm old school. Well, a lot of times when somebody's talking to speaker,
Well, the
it'll
main
pick up every
thing
damn thing
is
in the background too.
the main thing is you don't want to use it when you're going through school zones.
Yeah.
That can get you in real deep trouble.
Right. Well, I'm also going past the county jail, so it'd be a hop, skip, and a jump. So when the sheriff's truck's right there, the car's there, and they're stopped at a red light, and you're going right past them, and they ain't doing nothing better than watching everybody drive by. I don't need a phone against my face. James got popped with one. He said the state patrol pulled him over 6 damn lanes. And like I said, he was downtown Atlanta, pulled him over 6 damn lanes on busy damn people flying by him just for a freaking cell phone. He thought the cop was suicidal. I kind of would think so too. You know, have somebody pull off to the, get on that. I don't know if they do now, but the police cars I remember used to have a PA system. They'll tell you to pull up to the next exit or, pull over or something. They used to talk to you. Now I guess they're just wanting you to run. Is he going to run? Do I get to chase him? Oh, I hope he runs. I want to chase him so bad. There's cops that are like that. I've met them.
Well, Rick.
I like to pull off where they're safe and I'm safe. I've seen them pull people off in the medians of a 4-lane, double 4-lane.
Well, the cop pulls them off wherever they decide to stop.
Well, wherever, no, I'm saying the people stop. The cop goes ahead and gets out instead of saying, hey, why don't you just pull into this parking center or this shopping center here or something? Be safe about it.
Well, what are you going to do this morning? What can I help you with?
Well, you could put this insulation around this pipe, but you said you didn't have a staple gun in your pocket.
No, not only that, I do not crawl well.
Yeah. I can crawl for just a little while, and then I don't walk well.
Well, okay, what do you think about my idea of making a lift out of wood that you can assemble in like 15 minutes? And you've got a lift.
It's like I said, I don't like the idea of making it out of wood.
Well, you can't make it out of steel. It's too damn heavy for you.
Well, maybe.
Ricky, wood is simple.
It doesn't have to be a full-size, full-scale engine hoist.
No, it doesn't.
Like I said, the headliner on this truck, I mean, the top of my head's almost to the top of the door right now. So there's no way I'm going to be able to get something in with you under it. It's going to have to be like a steam shovel, where I shovel up your ass and from the other side.
No, you're being, well, maybe you're right. I don't know. Do some drawings.
We
Draw
talked
some.
about it last night. When I was over there at the pharmacy this morning next to where the doctor's office was that I put the light in, I went to see Christy, but Christy wasn't there. And she's the, this ain't your CVS pharmacy. This is a medical supply pharmacy. So like if you needed a bed or a walker or anything specialty like pick Mark up out of the floor and put him in a shovel and shovel him up and throw him in the back of the truck, you know, they might have something like
Well,
that.
how hard is it to take off that toolbox?
It shouldn't be too hard, being that it's not bolted down since I had the truck. I put the truck in a body shop before I canceled my commercial insurance. I said, what the hell, take a hit and get the thing fixed up. So I got all the dings and dents out of it except the front bumper. I could not justify that with the insurance company. But I got both sides of the bed fixed up, straightened out, repainted, all the little dings and dents out of the back end redone, and new tail lights, new bumper. So all that on the ass end looks good. And the front end's pretty good shape, except that little cheap ass bumper thing they put on there. I was backing into a driveway and I pulled forward to realign it and just touched the square knob on the fire hydrant. Didn't do no damage, it just to the fire hydrant, but it pushed a little crease in there, probably a ½ inch deep. It didn't push it in, the whole thing like you would think. It just, I could tell, I just barely hit the freaking knob on the little square thing on the fire hydrant. I didn't even know it was in front of me. I was back in the trailer in a customer's driveway. And I had to pull forward just a little bit to straighten the trailer up. When I did, as I was cutting it back around, that one little plug sitting out of the side kind of caught that front end. Before I, got stopped, I felt it, but it pushed it in about 6-8 inches. Or, excuse me, it didn't really push it in, just put a crease in it.
Rick, guess what?
What?
I gotta say goodbye to my audience. They've been listening to us all this time. So let me say goodbye. Goodbye, God bless you. I've got to talk to Rick about his skills on keeping people occupied. He's got me bored to tears.